Hi, this is Celeste Hoover, and welcome to this special yoga video. So today we're going to be doing two different versions. My version will be using the chair, and my daughter Maxine will be doing the version on the mat. So you choose which one you'd like to follow, and we'll see how we do. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, pressing the little bell. And it means so much to me. And maybe a comment of other videos you'd like to see being made, possibly focusing on things that are important to you. So enjoy, and let's get started. Okay, so let's just start here in Tadasana. We're going to start standing. Rolling those shoulders up, back, and down, closing the eyes, taking this time to get centered. Maybe lifting the toes, spreading the toes, feeling that contact with the mat beneath your feet. You could even take a little sway to the balls of the feet, to the heels. Give yourself another little shoulder shrug up, back, and down. Inhale, pressing into the mat, lengthening through the top of the head. Feel those fingertips reaching towards the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go through the mouth. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, releasing any tension from the top of the head out through the soles of the feet. One more time like that. Deep breath in. And exhale. And just continue to breathe in and out of your nose, keeping your eyes closed, just taking this moment to go within, noticing how your body feels in this moment. Feeling grateful for this moment, feeling grateful for this time that you're able to spend for yourself right now. There's no place you need to be but right here on the mat. So with that, we open the eyes, and we're going to start with 5 rounds of half sun salutations. So standing here, mountain pose. Let's take a deep breath in. Inhale those arms up. Lift the chin. Maybe a slight back bend, pressing the hip points forward. Exhale. Bring it all the way down. A slight bend in the knees. Let it go. Inhale, half lift. Straighten the legs. Flatten out the back. Exhale, forward bend. And then from here, inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 4 more. Inhale. Maybe a back bend. Exhale. My hands are going behind my legs. It's nice to do if you're tight. Half lift. Flat back. Exhale, forward bend. And then from here, inhale all the way up. Hands to heart center. 3 more. Inhale. Maybe a bigger back bend. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, breathe it all the way up. Hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Half lift on the in-breath. Flatten out the back. Press back through the hips. Exhale, release. And then breathe it all the way up. Hands to heart center. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Half lift, flatten out the back. Forward bend. And then breathe it all the way up. Hands to heart center. So now we move into full sun salutes. So you're standing, top of the mat once again. Tadasana. Mountain pose, and then we breathe it up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. half lift. And then from here, step it back, plank or downward facing dog. From here, moving into plank if you wish, or stay in your dog. Lower down into your cobra or up dog. Keep that broadening through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. Last one. And then begin to walk the feet forward to your hands, half lift, forward bend. Breathe it all the way up, hands to heart center. Okay, let's go with the flow. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, exhale, release. Bring it back. And then find your way. Plank, up dog, down dog, or you just stay in your down dog. From here, you notice I'm dropping my hips and lifting my heart, and then I bring it back. You don't have to do that. You could just go into plank and come back into your down dog. 2 more breaths. And then begin to walk the feet forward, and then bring it all the way up. Hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Bring it back. Stay here or come forward into your plank. Up dog, down dog. Here I choose to stay here, and then I come back into my down dog. Hold for 3, 2. Last breath, we bring it forward, half lift, forward bend, breathe it all the way up, hands to heart center. Last one, best out of 5, inhale. Maybe a bigger back bend, exhale, release. Come back, down dog. Find your way, stay in your dog or come forward to plank, up dog, down dog. Couple more breaths holding here, meeting in your down dog. And then start to walk the feet forward, half lift, soft knees, breathe it up, hands to heart center. Now this week, we're having a new moon. So in honor of that, we'll be doing a few moon salutations. So many different versions of the moon salute, and this is what we're going to do right now. So at the top of the mat, standing tall, take a deep breath in, inhale. So have your palms together if you can, and then just take a nice stretch to the right. Inhale, center, stretch to the left. Inhale, center. Step back with that left foot, high lunge. Open up, goddess squat. So you're here, your toes are out. Take that squat as low as you want to go. Reach up, toes turn to the long end of the mat, and you bring it down, wide-legged forward bend. So from here, you could take that little squat to the right. So you could just sway over to the right, to one side. Bring it over to the other side. And stay here as you turn your toes to the short end of the mat and start to spiral up, creating your triangle. Cartwheel your hands to your hips, your back foot turns in a bit, and you fold over that straight leg, hamstring stretch. You go as low as you want to go. And then start to bend that front knee. Coming up, back to your high lunge again on the ball of that back foot. Maybe even crescent. So from here, back bend. Back to your mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Step back with that left foot. High lunge or crescent lunge, making a nice little crescent moon here. Open up. Goddess squat. Bring it down. Inhale, lift up. Turn the toes to the long end. Wide-legged forward bend. Take that lunge to the right. Take that lunge to the left. Turn your toes to the short end of the mat, and then create your triangle on the left side. Take that top arm, spiral it around to your hips. So both hands are to your hips, lift and lengthen, and fold over that straight leg. Go as low as you want to go. This is a nice stretch. Very good for your low back. This is one of those poses that you do if you've been sitting a lot. And then begin to bend that front knee. Sweep those arms up. Create that high lunge or crescent lunge back bend. Back to your mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stretch to one side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch to the other side. And then bring it back. Hands to heart center. Very nice. Balance pose. So from here, we're going to transition from our balance pose to just a warrior flow. So starting off tall, once again at the top of the mat, mountain pose. Start to shift weight into that right foot. So spreading the toes, shifting your weight into the right foot, and then begin to lift the left knee. So you have your chair here. Even if you want to turn your chair around, you can hold on to your chair from here. So your foot is flexed as if you were stepping on a box. And then start to kick it back. Warrior three. So once again, you can hold on to the chair or not. And then from here, you step that left foot back. Warrior one. So your heels are lined up. Like they're in an imaginary line. So drop that back heel. Warrior one. One more breath. Exhale, turn your hips to the long end, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Come back to center, reach, side angle. And then from here, rise up, back to your warrior two. Scoop that back arm forward, warrior one. Back to your mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift weight into the left foot now. Spreading the toes. Start to lift the right knee. Again, you can hold on to the chair if you need to. Pause. feeling that rooting through the standing leg, lifting up through the crown. Rooting through the foot, reaching skyward through the crown. And then begin to kick it back, warrior three. Use the chair if you need to or not. And then step back. So your heel is planted, your foot's on an angle. Feel that weight on all four corners of the front foot, your outer edge of your back. Two more breaths. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Open up, warrior two. So your gaze is the left fingertips of that front hand. Flip that palm up, reverse your warrior. Feeling that nice side stretch. Bring it back to center. Reach through those fingertips, side angle, forearm to thigh, or you can even bring that left arm to the inside of the leg, maybe even touch the floor. Keep opening. Arm could be up or over the ear. Come back up. Scoop that back arm forward. Back to your warrior one. Back to your mountain pose. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So from here, we'll get down onto the floor. So this is where the chair comes in. So from here, we're going to transition into pigeon pose. So people from the mat, in the chair, you just sit in the chair. People on the mat, you can get into your pigeon from downward facing dog. So you'd want to stand, come down, yep. Walk it back. And maybe lift that right leg up because we'll do the right leg first. Bring that right leg forward on an angle. So you want to have the outer edge of your foot to the floor. So Maxine's getting into a nice 90-degree angle with that front leg. Now you can rest that whole back leg extending back to the toes, or you can have the knee bent as she's doing and reach back. So you get that nice quad stretch. You can even reach back with your arms. Right. Even hooking it. Yeah, you just reach back for your toes. There you go. So, and we will be here. So find your pigeon, sitting up tall, and just breathing into that right side. Now, if this ankle to thigh doesn't work for you, you can always, if this is not your day for that, you can always bring your ankle to your shin or even your foot, just the outer edge of your foot to the floor or to a block. And I'm going to be here, releasing here, breathing in to that right side. Nice. Two more breaths. These are one of those poses that you could probably hold for 2 to 5 minutes if you choose. Really gets in to that right side. And then start to come up, sitting up tall. Take your, and then from the floor, just start to walk your hands to the outside of that front knee, just for a little twist here, pigeon twist. Come back to center, sitting up tall. And then from here, you could bring your legs back into downward facing dog if you're on the floor. For us, we're just going to be here. transitioning to the other side. So you want to lift that left leg up and then bring that left knee forward, left knee, left thumb, left knee to the left palm, and then the other leg goes back. So find your pigeon on the left side. So depending on your hip flexibility, your shin can be in line with the front of the mat, or it could be wherever it needs to be in your, however flexible your hips are today, because every day is different. And you're just leaning in, coming to your edge, breathing in and out here. 3 more breaths. Keeping your feet flexed, protecting your knees. Two more. And last one. So coming up, sitting up, inhale, exhale, taking a twist to the outside of the front knee. Coming back to center, sitting up tall. Now from here, you can bring both legs forward and maybe the soles of the feet together, just to get that inner thigh. So we're just going to do a butterfly stretch. So depending on how you feel, you could bring your heels in nice and close to your body, and your knees just fall away, sitting up tall, hinging from the hips, stretching over. And you could bring it as low as you want to go. Two more breaths. Walking the hands back, rolling those shoulders up, back and down. Straightening those legs in front of you. And then from here, just give a nice big breath in and exhale, folding over those straight legs. Forward bend. One more breath. Walking the hands back. And just one more, making those legs nice and wide. So you could be here, wide legs here. And start to turn, like from the chair, you could even have your heels digging in. Line your shoulder up with the left leg and just take that side stretch over to the left. Slowly bring it back. Inhale, exhale, folding forward, reaching center. So reach your arms to the front. There it is. Hips are back. Heart leads. And since you're down here, see if you can even bring your right arm to the inside and then start to peel open and take that stretch over to the other side. Side stretch. Slowly bringing it back. And then bringing those legs back together, bending the knees. So from here, you want to bring yourself to the center of your mat. If you're in the chair, you're at the edge of the chair, moving into boat pose. So boat pose, you keep your back nice and straight and start to engage your abdominals as you lean, start to lean back just slightly. You don't want to get to your tailbone. So from here, in the chair, you can lift your legs. If you're here on the floor, you can. You can even straighten those legs into a 90 degree, or legs go all the way up. There. And this is a big ab conditioner. Holding here. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Come back, hug your knees in so you're rolling up into a ball. And then from here you can roll onto your backs if you're on the floor, all the way. Hugging those knees into the chest. You could even give a little rock side to side. Here in the chair, we're just going to bring one knee in, lifting, and then the other knee in. And then let it go. So from here, bend the knees. So we're going to prepare for bridge pose. In the chair, we bring our hands. You could bring those fingertips behind you, or hands can be holding on to the edges of the chair. So from here, we press in. Nope, you could just go into regular. I guess you could go into this tabletop thing. So we'll do that together then. So from here, roll the shoulders back, and you just want to lift up into a tabletop. If you want, you can even straighten the legs. Here, inclined plank. Inclined plane. And then lower down. Okay. Rolling those shoulders up, back, and down. Sitting up tall, let's just take an easy pose. So you could sit with your legs crossed. Just for a brief shoulder stretch before we go finish up here. So let's just take a nice deep breath in as we open those arms. Exhale, give yourself a hug, left arm on top of right. So I have my left elbow on top of right. Create your eagle arm. So you could be here, backs of the hands, or palms touch. Or you could just stay in your hug. No pulling on any fingers, no thumbs. Inhale, lift those elbows. Exhale, round the back, bringing those elbows in towards the belly button. Breathing into that left shoulder. And then release, reach up. Bring those left fingertips to the back. Walking those fingertips down your spine. Take the other hand, thumb up, and start to reach your fingertips towards one another. So ultimately you want to be here, or you're just touching fingertips. Doesn't matter. It's all in the effort. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And you notice some sides are easier than others, or some sides are more cooperative than others. Release, shake it out. Reach back, clasp those hands behind, pull those shoulders back, and then maybe take a little fold. Release, come back, open those arms again. Give yourself a hug, right arm on top of left, stacking those elbows. Here, stay here, or find your eagle. Breathing into the other shoulder, the right shoulder. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, round the back. Pull those elbows in towards the belly button. Bring it back to center. Release, reach up, bring those right fingertips down the back, hugging that elbow in towards the side of the head. Bring the other arm back, thumb up, reaching for those fingers. Breathing into that right shoulder. And let it go. Clasping the hands behind, pulling those shoulders back. Take a little lean. And let it go. Coming back, releasing here, shaking it out. So from here, we recline all the way back, walking those hips back, bringing it down. So maybe in the chair, bringing your hips halfway. And then from here, you could bring it all the way down into your back for happy baby. So the knees come in, bending those knees in towards your armpits. Your knees are wide, and you reach for your feet. So your arms are on the inside, your hands are on the outside. So if you bring your arms on the inside, nope, hands are on the inside, and then you're here. So you're pulling those. So if I were to sit on your feet, you should be able to hold me. So you're here pulling those knees down to the armpits. From here in the chair, you could bring your forearms just to your thighs, or you can come all the way down, wrapping your hands around the backs of the legs, dropping the head if it feels good. Deep breath in and out. So I'm bringing my thighs in to my arms, and I'm pressing my arms into the thighs, so I have this nice release in my low back. Shake your head yes and no in the chair if it feels good. From the chair, walk those fingers past the toes. Stretch it out. Bring your hands back to your lap, where maybe some people are here with their forearms to thighs. And then bring yourself back up. Everyone else on the mat, bring your knees into the chest. People in the chair, bring your knees together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take a twist. So let your knees drop to one side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let the knees drop to the other side, or in the chair, we're here just twisting to the other side. Bringing it back to center, and then stretching it out long from here. Full body stretch, arms overhead, straighten those legs, reach. And then bring it back. Arms by your side, preparing for final relaxation. Shavasana. From here, eyes are closed. You release into the mat, allowing your body to absorb the practice. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. That deep breath taking you into that nice relaxed state. Sinking into the chair, sinking into the mat, releasing all that doesn't belong. Feel yourself releasing from the top of the head all the way out to the soles of the feet. Noticing how your body feels in this moment after your practice. And And you can stay here for as long as you'd like. But for now, we'll start to bring small movements back to our fingers and toes. Take another big stretch. Open those arms. Inhale. Exhale. If you're on the floor, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Roll over to one side and then find your way to a nice comfortable seat with your eyes closed. Feeling so grateful to be able to have this time for ourselves. We reach our arms out and up, lengthening, tapping into all that light and love. Pressing those palms together, bringing hands to heart center, pulling it in, bowing in this moment to seal and end our practice today. Wishing you all a glorious rest of the day. Thank you for joining us. The divine in me honors the divine in you, which means namaste. Thank you. And don't forget, if you like this, please like and subscribe. Thank you.